Hello my darlings and welcome. In this video I talk about the magical properties of 5 herbs for love and then make a love spell jar for your home or person. Let's do some magical crafting. Spell jars are among my most requested videos, and so I decided to partner with Holy Santo to create a series of spell jar videos using some of the herbs that come in their Witchcraft Herb Kit. There's an affiliate link for 10% off their herb kit in the description below. I will also link to an unboxing video below. This spell jar recipe includes 5 love-drawing herbs and 1 other ingredient related to love. I'm writing about the magical properties of each herb in my Herbal Grimoire, and the properties of the stone I'm adding to the spell jar in my Crystal Grimoire. I'll leave a link to both of these books below. To begin each page of my grimoire, I add a sticker with a photo of the flower or herb. I found these images online and printed them onto Avery label sheets. However, you can also illustrate each herb yourself if you prefer. The first herb is hibiscus flower. Hibiscus flowers are used for different magical uses based on their color. Red hibiscus is used for love and lust. It can be dried and burned as incense, or added to charm bags and spell jars. My favorite use of hibiscus is to brew it as a tea with other love-drawing herbs, spices, fruits, and flowers. Next is raspberry leaf. Raspberry is another plant that's used for drawing love. It's generally associated with women's health and is also used in magic related to fertility and pregnancy. Aside from its feminine energy, the raspberry plant also has a patient energy. Add raspberry leaf to a bath to draw a lover to you and to keep them faithful. Raspberry leaf is said to bring good luck in marriage and love. Next is rose quartz. Rose quartz is probably the most well-known crystal to support self-love and heart-centered energy. It is believed that when Ares wounded Adonis in combat, Aphrodite rushed to the side of Adonis, her lover, and in her haste, she caught herself on a thorn. Blood from the lovers dripped on a clear crystal and stained it pink as a lasting symbol of their love. One of the most well-known magical properties of rose quartz is love attraction and particularly self-love. Rose quartz is also used for its healing and calming energy. It can be used for mutual understanding and to heal relationships. You can also substitute garnet, moonstone, or green aventurine in the spell jar to attract love. Next is rose petals. Roses are the flower most commonly associated with love, and being the flower of love, roses have long been used in magic love spells. Roses were found to have been buried in Egyptian tombs as an offering to the goddess Isis. Use roses in beauty and glamour magic. Roses enhance confidence and sexuality. Rose petals can be added to teas or to a bath. You can even use the ashes of burned rose petals to cut ties with a lover. Next is juniper berries. Among many other uses, juniper berries can be used to attract good people and good friends into your life. It's also used in magic to protect from negative energy. It can be used in charm bags, spell jars, and baths to attract a suitor or to bring more love into your life. Next is apple. Because of apple's red color and sweet scent, they're often used in love spells. The apple tree was also known as the tree of love. The association between apples and love is illustrated time and again throughout history and myth, folklore, and even art. The apple is attributed to Venus, and she's often shown holding an apple in paintings. It also corresponds to the goddesses Aphrodite and Idun. The Judgment of Paris is a story from Greek mythology, which was one of the events that led up to the Trojan War. Eris, the goddess of discord, arrived at a celebration she was purposefully excluded from, with a golden apple from the Garden of Hesperides. The apple was inscribed, "To the fairest." She threw the apple into the party, and several goddesses claimed the prize. Hera, Athena, and Aphrodite all attempted to bribe the appointed mortal judge to choose them as the fairest and give them the prize. Paris accepted Aphrodite's bribe, the beautiful Helen of Troy, and this began the Trojan War. I begin with a small jar, as I'm creating this spell jar to go in my purse and be carried on my person. But you can make your love spell jar any size. You may wish to cleanse your jar before you begin, with smoke, sound, salt, or any other cleansing method you prefer. The first ingredient into the jar is hibiscus flower. As I add each ingredient, I focus on the intent of my spell jar and the properties of each item. If your traditions call for a chant or a prayer, you can also do that as you fill your jar. Next goes in the raspberry leaf. Followed by several small pieces of rose quartz. Next, I add rose petals. Followed by juniper berries. And finally, I place apple seeds at the top of the jar to represent the fruit of love. After that, I trace a symbol to represent love on top of the cork. In this case, I'm using a heart. However, you can use any symbol or sigil that represents love to you. Because this jar may be carried with me in my bag, I'm choosing to hot glue the cork in place to avoid any unfortunate spills. And finally, I seal my jar with wax. As I seal it, I focus all of my intention into the jar and allow the candle flame and the warm wax to charge the magic. I hope this video has given you some ideas for how to make your own love spell jar. If you enjoy my witchy content, kindly leave me a like on this video. I've created a Book of Shadows recipe page for this spell jar for my patrons. If you'd like to download a PDF of any and all of my Book of Shadows pages, you can visit Magical Crafting on Patreon at the link below this video. My patrons can download recipes, Book of Shadows pages, artwork, and more, all provided as PDFs, and I continue to add new downloadable content as I do more projects on the channel.